Matt, what one thing did you see during this mission that made you go, oh my God?
If you want to pull the bullshit aside and and know what really was, so a friend of mine, Brad Womble, and Andy's friend Brad Womble, they went to do a mission up in a little town, and there's a picture that is now a famous picture of this older couple sitting in front of a building in an old storefront in this old country town, and they had evacuated the whole town because it was not sustainable. And this couple would not leave. They're probably in their late 80s, early 90s, and they were sitting in 2 rocking chairs. And Brad went up to tell them, hey, you need to go. Like, there is no sustainability. You got to leave. And they would not leave because their 8-year-old great grandson was dead in the rafters of the building.
Oh my God.
And that was like day 2. And that was when, like, okay, we've got, this is what we're here for. We're here to help these people, and we're here to do a job. We got to do it. So, that was very impactful for me. And I knew at that point that, this wasn't just an ordinary thing. We were here to do something sent by God, and we were here to do it.
Andy, God, now that I hear that, I don't even want to keep going on, but I want everybody to understand what you all, why you got involved. What was that one thing that you saw, or, that made you go, my gosh?
Yeah, we've talked about this a few times with a few different platforms, but one of them was just Miss Martha. She was a lady that was in a part of this little community that was absolutely devastated. I mean, I'd been making trip after trip up there, and we were starting to try to find this house, and I'm like, there's no damage anywhere. This is a place that's unaffected by the flood. It's a kind of a little valley that's a little sectioned off from some of the terrain, and it's not really affected. I'm like, okay, she's probably okay, but we'll land. So we're coming down into her yard, just her little yard. And I said, now this is these locations you need to make sure that they want to see you. Helicopter landed in your front yard, you might not be so happy to see them, some people. And so I told Chris, I said, just keep an eye on it, make sure nobody comes out with a gun or something that doesn't want us to land.
Right.
And so he's looking, I'm trying to pay attention to the landing zone. And I said, are we okay? He said, there's a lady coming out on the porch. I said, is she glad to see us? He goes, she's got her hands on her heart, so I think we're good. So we land in her front yard, and as I opened the door, I said, are you Martha? And she starts bawling.
Oh,
oh yeah.
Oh.
She hadn't heard from anybody, and I think it was 7 or 8 days.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, she had been cut off from all, power, water, communications, everything, right? She couldn't get out. All the roads were completely blocked. She couldn't go anywhere. And she's like, she's elderly, living by herself.
Oh my gosh.
And so I go up on that porch, and me and Chris, we bring her a case of water. And I said, hey, I'm coming back. I'm going to bring you some supplies. Give me a list. And so she gives me a list of things she needed. And I said, I'll be back up here. And so we had a little moment, and everybody cried.